And welcome back here, everyone. I may have made a humongous mistake with my previous episode. So if you were here last episode or watched with the fiasco that came of that episode, then you know that the recording got corrupted. And yeah, it got corrupted, so I couldn't exactly record pretty much any of. I guess that was episode 43. This is episode 44. It got corrupted. I don't know. I did it. I was recording. I actively recorded. I battled all three of the people. I battled the rest of the trainers, and the recording it didn't take, and I didn't save state the emulator, so there's no way for me to. Oh God. There was no way for me to get the recording back in that play session back. So you missed like the entire tournament. You saw one battle in that previous episode, and then nothing else after that, except for like the last 10 minutes of the recording for last episode. So I'm kind of bummed about that. I guess that's just the issues that come when you record stuff. But you saw I won. So here we are. I wonder how long this episode's gonna be. I don't know. I just know that I have to do things here. Alright, cool. So can I heal now? Alright, so I can get healed up. Alright, I don't think I will be returning for any future tournaments, but I will have to. I guess I get to leave. You told me to go see what Thorn has to do, so we're gonna do that. I'm gonna go see Thorn. Yeah, I know. They forced me to partake in the tournament. I didn't want to. I just want the shard. Alright, Thorn, I see what you did there. The lab, but once we're done, you'll be the ego. Guess my point is, if you had any unfinished business you want to take care of, you may want to do that before we bid our farewells. When you're ready, as always, I'll be in the lab. Well, I don't think there's anything extra that I needed to do. There may have been like one or two things I wanted to go back and do, but I kind of just ready to be done with this game. This is the first like game I've really completed in a long time, so it's kind of a bittersweet end because after this I have to do a factory reset of this computer to get some things cleaned off of it. It's been a long time coming, but it's been needing to be done. I didn't want to do it before I finished this game, just because I didn't feel like trying to save the game and everything. So this actually will be the very last time I play this game. I don't think there's any post game or anything like that. If there is, I hope you guys have played it and enjoyed playing the post game and everything. I really hate that the last episode got corrupted and that you missed my battling with the other tournament goers, but it is what it is. So yeah, guess we're getting ready to be done with this game here. Alright, I think I'm ready, guys. It's not perfect. You can only compute information from this reality. In order for you to go home, the machine has to be able to send and receive information from a small pocket of your reality to return to you. Physics of every reality probably vary, which means the machine would need a way to understand how to calculate that information. This is where you come in. Figured out how to upgrade its quantum processing so that the varying laws of physics don't break it. Has to be upgraded internally at the quantum level. By quantum level, I mean smaller than the size of atoms. I'm going to shrink you. Don't worry, it's completely safe. I've already been running successful tests on inanimate objects. The scary part will be when you dematerialize and turn to digital information. Yeah, so I'm gonna basically turn you into a computer program for a few minutes so we can upgrade the operating system. Since you come from the reality we're trying to reach, it should be able to use your information now digitized as a means of upgrading its physics translation software. I'll load the upgrade software into the suit that you'll be equipped with. We'll use energy from Palkia to shrink the space between your atoms, then use the reality distortion power of Giratina to turn you into digital information. Dialogous energy will help stabilize the process as it assists in synchronizing the energy flow. I promise, Kayla, you will probably be just fine. It should only take a few minutes. This is it, Kayla. One last quick adventure into digital space. After that is back off to where you belong. Like I said outside, if you got anything else you want to do before you go home, this is your last chance. When you're ready, just take a step into the machine. Oh wow, that was a lot of reading. I actually did pretty good with that reading, guys. Well, yeah, it's been a pretty cool, fun time with this game. It's a lot of been crazy going ons and whatnots, and but yeah, it's been great. I guess this is it. Nothing else I really wanted to complete right now, I don't think. So basically saying like, yeah, you're done. I mean, no pressing matters to do. Alright, here we go. Trying to get to data. This is a pre-recorded message to instruct you how to upgrade the computer eternally. You've been placed in the quantum confines of the processing unit. All you need to do is make contact with the 4 nodes located in the vicinity. Once you make contact with the active node, it will create a new set of neural pathways will help you traverse. I've also called a custom copy of Porygon XC into your suit. Each node activated will also play a part in installing and upgrading Porygon. Pathfinding AI on Porygon is a little buggy, so if Porygon gets stuck, just walk over one of the new pathways. Every time you step on one, it will temporarily give Porygon the ability to pass through solid objects. I have no idea what he just said, but just find the nodes, I guess. Okay, so that's not it. Not that way. Not this way, maybe? There's that one. Not active yet. Okay. That one's active, right? I can't go back. Initiating extraction protocol. Hmm. I obtained Porygon X. Would you like to give it a nickname? No. Transfer to Thorn's PC. Placed in box 1. Great work, Kayla. The machine upgraded successfully and looks like Porygon joined you in your return. Luckily, the extra gas didn't cause any issues. Looks like it actually evolved as it was transferred back. Well, Kayla, it's the end of our path. We may not have figured out why you were brought here, but at least we figured out how to get you home. Machine has already made contact with your home reality and should be ready to go shortly. You know what we've done here is remarkable, groundbreaking even. With the power that we've collected from Palkia, Dialga, and Giratina, we have essentially harnessed the power to travel through infinite realities. I know you're probably focused on just making it home, but think about possibilities. We were able to witness the part of Ego from 100 years ago, just with Dialga's power alone. With all 3 forces synchronized together, we'll be able to set foot into any alternate time, place, or dimension that we could fathom. The wonders and achievements we could witness, the mysteries we could solve. Kayla, we have opened a door into infinite possibilities. I'm ecstatic at the discoveries that may be waiting for us. Sorry, not just us. Just me, I suppose. It's time for you to go home. We've gone through a lot to get to this point, Kayla. I must say, it's been a pleasure working with you. I wish you the best upon your return home. I will go finalize the destination one last time. What the? Did you feel that? Yeah, I'm confused too. That honestly scared me. Not completely doomed. Time to figure out what the cause that came up. Or if I suppose. That was. I'm gonna. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty dope. I'm gonna bring that with me. Whatever out there is stopping you from going home. Oh Lord. I thought that capturing the deities would put a stop to Thorn's schemes. After seeing you at the Chaos Ruins, I realized she must have had a contingency plan. How else would you shown up 100 years in the past without Dialga? I should have known better than to think I could outsmart Thorn. I told you to stay out of this. I told you to stop working with her. I didn't want you to have to get involved, Caleb. My entire mission was to stop Thorn from using you as it means to her end. Who are you talking about? Well, this all looks pleasant. Kayla, who do we have here? You know exactly who I am at this point. I'm sure this kid does too. I mean, you do seem a tad familiar, I guess. Kayla, I need you to listen to me. Professor Thorn is taking advantage of your amnesia to make you help her accomplish something more nefarious than she's leading on. She's using you to gather the resources she needs to create a machine that will distort time and reality. Yeah, she was kind of talking. I could have swore Professor Thorn was a male this entire time. Well, you were in there. You were kind of talking about taking over other realities and how the power of all these deities can help change that. And from the future in which she succeeds by capturing the three deities. In my timeline, she siphoned energy from Palkia, Dialga, and Giratina to power her machine. The reason I know she's using you is because she did the same to me when I was your age. Kayla, I'm you from the alternate future. You. Okay, that makes sense now. I am so confused. I've seen what Thorn has done, hopping through different times in reality without any regard for the collateral damage she leaves behind. You need to stop her here and now. To be fair, you paint me in a very negative light. It's not like I'm jumping through realities maliciously, purposefully disrupting people's lives. I was never manipulating Kayla. It just so happened that both of our end goals are intertwined. Also, I absolutely do care about the ripple effects of our actions in the multiverse. I just see them as too inconsequential to affect my overall pursuit for knowledge. Otherwise, everything else sounds pretty accurate. That's why I must stop you. I will protect the multiverse from you, once and for all. That's impossible. How can it be impossible when you've always told me that the possibilities are infinite? Because there's a difference between cliche inspirational quotes and hard science. The very fact that you're here is proof that I've already succeeded. Think, Kayla, how did I know to collect the Arcanium shards instead of the deities? Why did I send Kayla back to 100 years ago instead of to just before they excavated the Chaos shard? To taunt me? Because you knew what I was doing? Precisely. I knew the instant you sent your Team Fate grunt to sabotage the first scan. Oh, by the way, if you're going to try to take the moral high ground, you may want to stop snatching kids out of different realities to work for you. You heard it right, Kayla. All those Team Fate grunts you've had to fight have just been your rival Teal, pulled from alternate timelines. Hey, I didn't snatch Teal. They agreed to join me. Wait, what does any of this have to do with stopping you? Oh, right. The reason I knew that knew what you were up to is because we've done this back and forth a dozen times before. You weren't the first to try to stop me. I applaud your efforts, I really do, but you should know by now that they will always prove futile. You see, once you've unlocked the gateway to infinite multiverse, it cannot be closed again. First timeline in which I succeed in accessing infinite realities was the only one needed to guarantee a flourishing multiverse. It cannot be undone. Every few realities there will be there'll be a scenario just like this, where you try to stop me, but always end up a few steps behind. I inevitably give you the same spiel, where I explain the insignificance of your efforts. Then we, of course, battle it out to determine who's right. And that's how it has always gone. That's how it will always go. So that's it. You're just gonna keep interfering in different realities, no matter whose life you ruin. Right, because it doesn't matter. What? Their lives don't matter? In the grand scale of infinity, no, they do not. Their lives, our lives, all lives, are truly insignificant. We are but dust in the eyes of giants, a drop in the endless ocean of chaos. Those people's lives, they matter to them. Right you are, Kayla. Something you failed to understand, though, is just how vast infinity truly is. When we are in an infinite number of timelines and reality, everything and anything that can happen already has. We are all just a microscopic fraction of the universe observing and experiencing itself. People whose lives may be affected by our reality hopping actions are worse off in a million different realities and better off in a million others. Our actions on a universal scale are inconsequential, insignificant, practically non-existent. In time, you will come to understand that. I would never accept having a lack of empathy for people's lives like you have. Is it not obvious yet, Kayla? I am you from an even further future than you are to a younger Kate. Wait, what now? I am you from an even further future than you are to younger Kayla. Yo. Has that just been me this entire time? I am so confused. But that's impossible. Possibilities are infinite. How could that be? It's very simple, Kayla. Who better to work with than yourself? Over the last few decades, I have been showing up in alternate timelines of my past. in hopes of accomplishing goals more efficiently. I adopt the Atlas of Professor Thorn simply because I like the way it sounds. Spend time teaching younger me things I wish I had known sooner. Have created a vast network of alternate versions of ourselves, all working together to study and explore the infinite realities we have at our disposal. Every once in a while, one of us will rebel, thinking it's the right thing to do. Talk about being on your own worst enemy, am I right? Alas, I've yet to see a defector succeed. Like they say, there's a first time for everything. Optimistic of you to assume that you will be the one to prove that sentiment correct. Kayla, come on, help me stop Thorn once and for all. As soon as we put an end to all of this, the sooner I can get you home. Battle you, battle Thorn. Oh. You know what? I've already battled you before, so let's battle Thorn. Poor choice, Kayla. You see, though your main power supply and networking infrastructure are wiped out, the PC storage system was still intact. It was actually able to sync up with my multiverse storage system right after you upgraded the computer. The multiverse storage is an upgrade I made that gives me access to any Pokemon we've caught from my reality. It was connected just long enough to give me access to our secret weapon. Behold, the creator of universes, Arceus. Oh lordy. This is Arceus, the one Pokemon above all, the creator of Arceus and the cosmic deities. Oh, I just gotta... Of course you have shed skin. Oh my gosh. You stole my black sludge. That is hilarious. Okay. Dang, I thought I had him. That is just too good. You know that black sludge may have just saved this entire game? Oh, that's just perfect. Alright, that was not great. I couldn't make this up if I tried. Honestly, that black sludge just came in clutch. That battle should have gone a lot more harder than it actually did. Cause yeah, I wasn't supposed to. Oh my gosh, that was just perfect. Stealing the black sludge. I mean, the shed skin on the toxic wasn't great, but well, I guess when I get the chance to save, I'll save and I can stop and end this episode. But until then, we're gonna continue on with the dialogue. Doesn't matter now, Kayla. Future you has destroyed our lab. We only have one another. We only have one other choice if you want to go home. It's time for Archaeos to reset its reality. In its place will be a new reality, devoid of any more outside interference. Hope this is the last time I have to do this. Just so you know now, Kayla, I always planned to send you home. That was always my mission. Through all of this, the only reason it got so seemingly out of hand back there is because it had to. It had to be something extravagant, a big climactic send-off, a satisfying conclusion to your grand adventure. But it wasn't satisfying, was it? There's still places unexplored, stones unturned. Such is the nature of dreams, I suppose. There's always more to dreams than we just can't seem to reach. If only we could stay asleep. No, we've come too far just to give up now. It's finally time for us to go. Don't you get it, Kayla? None of this has been real, just a figment of our brain conjured up. Fantasy world that brings us a sense of comfort. Way for us to cope with the reality we fear waking back up to. All just an internal psychological struggle against yourself. I knew you weren't put here because of Celebi's time warping to mischief. We were always just trying to prolong the dream. But alas, the dream is over. Our journey is done. Wake up, Kayla. Wait, what? I don't have access to the boxes or anything. Is it a hospital bed? Staff? Switch to leave the staff. It's only part of the building. You can see your parents at the end of the hallway. Do you want to go home? Yes. Oh, there we are. Okay. Well, all was a dream. Or was it? Anywho, I guess we'll just let the credits play here. Because you don't need to hear me breathing and talking to you. Well, I hope as you guys watch this credits roll on by here, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, evening, night. Let me know if you saw that catch coming there at the end of the end here. If so, then kudos to you. I certainly didn't. Anyway, hope you have a great rest of your day, evening, night, wherever you are in the world. And take care.